Well, I forgot about something else again. The dangers of the EMP. And also for my last two videos, I forgot to put my disclaimer in. I want to say I don't know for sure, but I'm just guessing that uh, the 5G were undercover for EMP. They were the EMP attacks. Just guessing, you know what I'm saying? Also, we're gonna talk about the danger of the EMP and why they were screaming this for so long, why they really want it, because that's how they're gonna start the purge in America. That's why they creating a lot of a lot of them little white power groups and shit like that, crazy people. Because when the power go out, they're going to pretend there's some kind of enemy that they're fighting, uh, and they're gonna be riding around shooting and killing the hell out of black people. They're already doing it now. They broad daylight, of course, but it's gonna be worse when they knock the power out. It's gonna be uprisings of mass murders happening of black people all over the U.S. Um, and the white people who like them. And I got that feeling because when I was traveling all over the U.S., I had a pack of white people on my ass. No matter what agency, no matter who they was, what division they was on my ass, following, foaming out the mouth, happy like a kid in the candy store. So, you know, they want you to focus on the reason why they're doing it, but you don't do that. That's how you get caught up in you looking at it like, okay, they doing it to him, you know, fuck what the reason, they if they do it to him, they can do it to anybody, and that should tell you everything you need to know. So that's the seriousness of it. They're packing a lot of these white boys everywhere. So when the EMP happened, you know what they're thinking, and you see it in the eye of the public right now, in front of everybody. Every time you turn around, it's a black person getting killed for this, a black person getting killed for that. And long as you got the reason and the excuse, boom, you happy with it. So when the EMP comes, a lot of them gonna be strapped. They're creating a lot of armies right now as we speak. A lot of the armies, and they really pissed off too because they got ran out of Ukraine, and when Russia invaded, all that fucking money they put into Ukraine, building that army, and Russia ain't even give them a chance, called them Nazis, ran them up out of there. Before all this beef started happening, they lost a lot of money, man. But they never got ran out of America because America is their country. So they've always had people training in America since before the letter that shocked America. You know, during the King Alfred plan days. So, when the EMP hit, you know what's going to happen. Men, women, and children will be murdered. They're going to be shooting the shit out of them. You know what I'm saying? Making America, great or whatever in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? So you already know what's going to happen. Because when you ain't got no power, your phone eventually run out. You ain't got no power to call for help. Help ain't even going to come because they ain't got no power. So they can't receive phone calls and shit. Really, that's what this is about. Really, the EMP really about disconnecting your phone so you can't call for help. What you need to do, what we can do is watch. If you haven't seen this yet, there's a channel called Doorbell Cameras, right? Watch those YouTube videos or Facebook videos. I believe they have a Facebook account too, where they record real life crime caught on their doorbell cameras all over America. Every city, every state, it don't matter where you are. If you in the United States of America, doorbell camera got a crime that happened in your city, in your state, on camera. That's basically what it want to lead to, but without any help coming to help you. Basically, you're going to have to help yourself is where they want to make it. No help. So the thing is, because think about it, when the power goes out, you can't dial 911. 911 can't receive your calls. So it's going to be a lot of fucking murders going on. Oh, I thought it was a lot of accidentally killings, people killing people on purpose, claiming they thought it was the enemy, all kind of shit, man. When they finally cut the power back on, probably all the niggas in America be dead. You won't be able to get a plane to leave out of the country because they'll kill you. They're going to be killing you. There's going to be armed people at the airport. They see any black people pull up at the airport trying to get on the plane, they shoot your ass in the head, take you in the back of the airport somewhere or something, and dump your body right in the back of the airport or somewhere, let you rot. So I think that's what they could be discussing amongst each other. Because they love this EMP shit, man. They've been planning for this for a long time. Planning. When I got on the plane to go to South Africa, it's like they were so desperate they wanted to try to grab me at the airport before I get on the plane. Like, what the fuck you so scared for? You feel me? Like, they wanted to grab me before I even get a chance to leave. That's how desperate they are. But I'm telling y'all because this is a real possibility. You know, in America, they got us programmed to not believe in shit until shit happen most of the time. Well, us black people is like that naturally, but the white people, they different because they believe everything they hear most of the time when it's coming from the white people. So, you know, but the betrayal is real. So I think, yeah, most likely when that power goes out, you know, if it goes out, it's going to be a lot of dead black people, men, women, kids, bodies laid out. They may cook and eat some of them. Who knows what they may do? You know, they'll have all the organs they need, whatever they plan to do after that. So, in other words, all of this beef can be fake. All of this beef can be staged from day one. Yeah, people gonna really get killed, but because people have to be killed to make the plan look believable, and then the country get invaded. Boom, the power get knocked out. Now the whites have to arm themselves or whoever to fight off the invasion. And you already know how they feel about niggas. A bunch of armed white people. Come on, man. You know, racist as fuck, hiding it though. Come on, man. You already know. Niggas been on their list anyway, so they're gonna be dropping first or during the war. So, and that's basically what America could be saying to the world. It's a hostage situation where you see the bad guy got a girl or a baby and they got the gun to the girl's head and the police trying to negotiate with them. And they screaming, motherfucker, I'll blow this bitch head off or whatever they screaming. Blah, blah, blah. Motherfucker, I don't give a fuck with whatever they saying. And the police like, calm down. And before the sniper shoot him and kill him. Right? So when Trump was in the chair the last time, he asked for what? 1 million soldiers to come to America. 1 million U.S. soldiers. And a lot of people calling that cap off rip. They say, man, America ain't got no goddamn million soldiers. This man know that. So where's the other soldiers coming from? Where's the other soldiers coming from? They got to be foreign, right? That's coming in the country. So now you got these foreign soldiers coming in the country. Trump get in the chair and pretend like he's deporting them. Yeah, he deporting some people, but everybody ain't getting deported. Because he got orders not to touch them people. And ICE got orders not to touch them people. All of a sudden, ICE get into it with the FBI. They beefing with each other, dissing on each other. So think about it. So now, when the war happens and they knock out the power, it's going to be... And they already digging graves. What y'all don't know, they already digging graves in some cities and states. Y'all don't know it, but it's a lot of little shallow graves. They digging them as we speak. Because when they knock the power out, they're going to start shooting the shit out of black people. And it may be a whole planned war in the first place just to pretend like they're shooting at each other, but really popping blacks, killing them. And so that can be the message of the countries telling each other they down by killing a black everywhere, a black American everywhere that they are, wherever they go. You feel what I'm saying? That can be their way of saying, all right, we down. So in other words, if a black person take a trip to, let's say France or somewhere, or any country, and they get killed in that country, or something happened and they die, that can be that country way of letting our country know, all right, we down with it. So now the invasion come in, we thinking that they at war with each other, but they at war with us. They straight up killing niggas, you feel me? Or it can be a real war to where these countries really want beef with our government, but then our government or whoever could be killing the blacks as a way of like a hostage standpoint. The world can be like, release the hostages right now, let them go. And our country, as you know, I'm just giving an example, can be having a gun to our head like, we'll kill all these motherfucking niggas, we'll kill them all. I'm telling you, if you invade, we're gonna knock out the power and start killing these niggas. And the world can be like, let the black people go, let them go. So, you know, like a hostage situation where some guy takes some woman, they put a gun to her head, right? And then the police try to talk them out of it before they end up killing them or whatever. That can be the same thing country-wise, though, or government-wise. We don't know. You know, as a country, maybe the blacks that's dying in the country could be a way, like a hostage standpoint, that our country is dealing with from the rest of the world. Maybe the rest of the world want to just come after our country, but our country want to, you know, use us as a human shield, in other words, as a hostage to negotiate. We'll kill all these niggas, but all the while they got a lot of distractions going on. A lot of distractions going on. You feel me? So that's probably what they really want to do. Knock the power out, get the ground invasion going, bullets gonna go to flying. And ain't nobody gonna be getting hit but niggas. A lot of niggas. Oh, and Hispanics, maybe the Hispanics and blacks gonna be the highest murder rate when they pop off. Hispanics and blacks. And the reason why I say that, because that was the original hit list from the King Alfred plan anyway. They was the original ones on the hit list. Hispanics and Latinos and blacks. They're gonna be the main ones dying. So we can look at it like that. But anyway, that's my time. I want to end this video now because I'm gonna start talking that it's gonna get too long, and I don't want to go too deep for y'all. You feel me? Just to give y'all an idea. Or this can be real beef. This can all be nothing. You feel me? All these countries can just be beefing with each other. But you have to remember the history that we go through. We cannot, let that just pass by. You really think if the power go out, you got a bunch of crazy white people who never liked black people with guns in their hands, and the black people just gonna somehow stay safe during a war, an invasion of the country? It ain't happening, Captain. It ain't happening. And the niggas, the nigga lovers, the white people who love niggas, them too. You know. But anyway, catch y'all in the next video. Stay safe and peace out.